Hey, look. Look over here. Your favorite punching bag claimed he has a girlfriend you don't know who lives in Canada the other day. Sorry, sometimes he just doesn't want to be held, and there's literally nothing I can do about it except let him go. What's up, fam of Liberty? And hello to everyone else who's watching this video but isn't yet following our channel for some unfathomable, unknowable reason. It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, the artist formerly known as Admin Tim. I'm the founder of the Sons of Liberty. If you're new to our channel, since you see my luscious ginger beard and the channel name and the patriotic decor on the channel decorations, and you're probably thinking, let me go yell at this MAGA motherfucker. So let me go ahead and make it known where I stand. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck neo-Nazi sympathizer Elon Musk. Fuck GOP politicians. Fuck the billionaire elite class that has its fucking boot on the neck of just about every American citizen. This channel and its comment sections are not a safe space for bootlicking simps for a convicted felon, an adjudicated rapist, Wish.com fascist oligarch, failed insurrectionist, wannabe authoritarian tyrant, or the world's biggest supervillain man-child. Now that you know where I stand on things, if you're still here and you're not frantically rage typing in the comments box like a triggered snowflake Kool-Aid drinking MAGA cultist, then maybe consider following the channel after you watch the video. Or don't, you certainly have that right. Up front, I want to say, all y'all New Year, New Me people, not me. I'm the same foul-mouthed motherfucking patriot I was last year and the year before that and the year before that. I also want to say, in this hyper-polarized environment of identity politics that the right wing loves to complain about, but only when they're not wielding it like a cudgel. If you've ever been disowned by your family because you're gay or trans or liberal or whatever, guess what, fam? I'm your dad now. I got the attaboys, I got the good hugs, I got the dad jokes, but you won't catch me wearing New Balance Velcro shoes and jorts, except on Pornhub and OnlyFams. Anyway, welcome to the fam of Liberty, Population U. Before I start the subject of today's video, I'm going to set the stage for you on this New Year's Eve. On Twitter and in other places, there is intense shitposting and furious anger about H1B visas, which let skilled foreign workers live and work in the United States. Vice President-elect Donald Trump, yes, I definitely said Vice President, whipped up his entire remaining voter base with the promise to deport all the people who weren't citizens. Basically, he wants to get rid of brown people. So now, since most of his voter base are closet white nationalists, this was a rallying cry for them. And up to that point, they liked Shadow President Elon Musk because he basically bought the election for Trump. But Musk and his bootlicking toady Vivek Ramaswamy, himself a brown dude, support the use of H1B visas and have passionately defended them. Vivek went a step further and basically said that white Americans are mediocre at everything, including parenting, and then went on to glowingly endorse what some of you know as Asian tiger parenting. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. Anyway, so Vivek and Elon are now on the outs with MAGA conservatives, most ardently embodied by the freak show fringe lunatic Laura Loomer, who definitely sucked Trump's dick and reportedly slept in his bed at Mar-a-Lago. She went after Musk and got herself suspended from Twitter. Again. Now, to be clear, the only reason that billionaires support H1B visas is because they're all fucking sociopaths who desperately need Yesmen, and regular American workers in the tech industries are often known for being smart-ass know-it-alls who will absolutely tell you to your face, you're fucking stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and they're also not shy about complaining at all, or sabotaging shit before quitting to go work elsewhere. Not true for people on H1B visas. You're here in this country legally solely because you have a job here. The second that you get fired, you're gone. So billionaires love H1B visa workers because they're docile and won't buck the system and will patiently sit there as you mansplain to them in the most incorrect and uneducated manner, and they'll smile at you as you do it. That's why they support H1B visas. Don't get it twisted. So now I'm going to talk about something that most of you are probably only peripherally aware, and that's Elon Musk's sock puppet account that he uses to suck his own dick. What's a sock puppet account? It's basically a secondary alternate account on social media, but where it differs from alternate backup accounts like the ones that I have, since I regularly get suspended and still need to moderate pages, is the way that it's used. A sock puppet account is basically like the backup singers in a band. You bring them in after you've gotten yourself into an argument and you need someone to come back you up and validate your message. Or in Elon's case, you post glowing reviews of yourself. Like, imagine this scenario. You're the world's biggest and mostest richest deadbeat dad who has 11 kids by 3 baby mamas, and you don't know which kid goes with which mama. But suddenly, a billionaire gets killed on a public street for being a sociopathic scumbag, so you start posting pics of you and your human shield. Everyone's super critical because we see you for who you really are. A petulant man-child piss baby whose skin is so thin that you suspend accounts that argue with you. So you create a sock puppet account and then reply to the mundane pictures of you giving your kid a piggyback ride, something that every considerate adult on the planet has ever done with a beloved child, whether that child is your own offspring or a niece or nephew. And your sock puppet tearfully and joyfully says, "Oh, you're the world's greatest dad. Your kids are so lucky to have you." Yes, that shit really fucking happened. Elon Musk created a sock puppet account called Adrian Dittman. Dude literally created an imaginary friend, not unlike the dork who has never had a girlfriend, but claims he has one in Canada and you don't know her. Not only does Elon suck his own dick with this account, but he also continues feuds as Adrian Dittman with people that have beef with Elon Musk, most recently with Laura Loomer and the firestorm around H1B visas, which is turning many MAGA supporters against Musk. This dude literally writes his own soap operas on a social media platform that he paid $44 billion to inshitify, just so that he could be a sad little main character on the one place that everyone fucking hated him. That's how sad, pathetic, and deep in loser denial this petulant, thin-skinned, bitch-made, racist motherfucker is. Nobody fucking elected Elon Musk, so this fucking loser bought himself a shadow presidency. Not even the insane clown pussy Laura Looney Loomer likes this guy, so he suspended her Twitter account after she started a flame war with him. Then he logs into Twitter Space as Adrian Dittman because he's been facing scathing criticism for using a sock puppet account to stroke his own ego. He decides, I'm going to show them that this isn't me, and he starts a fucking audio teleconference on Twitter in Twitter Space. And if you don't know what Twitter Space is, it's like a whole aspect of Twitter, and it's primarily for like audio conversations, like a fucking conference call or some shit. So he starts this teleconference on Twitter to fucking argue with Laura Loomer, and he's using a goddamn voice changer app, but he still keeps talking about Elon Musk's business in the first person instead of the third person. In other words, when Dittman was talking, he said I quite a few times when talking about Elon Musk. And the internet sleuths went wild. They dug into Adrian's Twitter history, and the same thing occurred in some old Tesla spaces back when Elon was being criticized there too. Listen, Elon, piss baby, you're from South Africa. You have the world's most weirdly, uniquely fucked up accent. All the money in the world to buy yourself a fucking vocal coach like acclaimed actors use. You know Hugh Laurie, Dr. House? The guy is British as fuck. The guy who played both the butler Niles in The Nanny and Professor Moriarty on the Star Trek The Next Generation episodes, Daniel Davis. He's American, but he has a baller-ass posh English accent with pretty foolproof received pronunciation. Go use your apartheid and exploitation dollars and buy yourself a fucking vocal coach, Elon, you dumb motherfucker. Anyway, so Elon starts this audio conversation as he's using some sort of app to alter the tone of his voice, but he can't hide his accent, and analysts have conclusively matched Elon's speech patterns, syncopation, vowel sounds, and linguistic habits to Dittman. When Dittman became agitated during the Twitter Space conversation, the South African accent really came out.
If you're Elon Musk and you're not just somebody trolling and pretending to be
I'm
Elon
not
Musk.
fucking Elon Musk. Get this in your head. You are supposedly a journalist.
I never said
How
you
do you
are.
not get
I
this?
said if you are. I'm not saying
If you are, there's no if here. There's no even the idea of even putting this in the conversation at all is completely uncalled for and just completely nonsensical.
I want to be clear that you want people to think you're Elon.
Elon Musk is such a proven pathetic man-child who's so unfathomably thirsty for the internet's approval that he bought a social media platform to make himself the main character. And everyone with a shred of common decency who wasn't willing to stay on and troll him, those people rejected him and abandoned the platform for Tribal, Blue Sky, and Mastodon. So Elon fucked the Twitter algorithm and unbanned a bunch of toxic right-wing racists so that Twitter became a Truth Social clone. And then, because Elon embraced H1B visas, suddenly the racist white nationalists in the MAGA court got super fucking mad at him for betraying them, because MAGAs are so fucking dumb that they constantly simp for being butt-fucked by their overlords. So Elon started trying to court the left by posting some really touchy-feely tree-hugger shit like, we should all love one another, and post positive stuff here, to which everyone started posting pictures of guillotines. Now, if you're still following this confusing fucking drama, one big question remains. Why would Elon Musk use a sock puppet burner account to argue with Laura Loomer? Because Laura Loomer effectively weaponized the current pop culture zeitgeist of hating the billionaire elites and turned MAGA against Elon Musk. And when he fought back, as only a petulant piss baby can, by suspending her account, he further enraged the masses. So there's no way that he can continue his feud with her himself without looking even more sad and pathetic than he already is. He can't hop on Twitter Spaces himself and explain to this sweaty, grotesque woman who slobbed on Trump's knob that she's so pathetic that she once handcuffed herself to a door at Twitter headquarters because they kicked her off the platform, and that it's happening again. So he used this Adrian Dittman account. The question is why? And the answer is because Elon Musk must be loved by everyone and everything at all times. This guy needs affirmation in his life because, frankly, I mean, if you've seen his mother, she's the apartheid Cruella de Vil. I mean, how fucking pathetic do you have to be the wealthiest individual in history and weirdo white supremacist musician and mother of 3 Elon Musk children, Grimes, tells you to go fuck yourself on your own platform? Musk has always desperately wanted to be Twitter's main character, and now that he bought it for himself, in his enduring bid to fill the gaping void in his soul, he created at least one NPC to further the delusion that everybody loves him. Somebody, anybody, please give Elon Musk, aka Adrian Dittman, a big fucking hug. And if you happen to plant a knife in his back in the process, you probably become a minor deity. Now, before you come for me in the comments or on Discord, I mean that purely metaphorically. I'll leave it to you to determine which part. Obligatory disclaimers. The resistance starts with us. To that end, we've begun organizing local Sons of Liberty chapters by region. Please don't ask me in the comment section if we have chapters in such and such states or such and such regions. Get on Discord to do that, because rule number 1 of Sons of Liberty Fight Club is that we don't talk about Sons of Liberty Fight Club. I have a whole ass video on a subject called OPSEC, and some of y'all need to watch it, and some of y'all need to rewatch it. We do all these things on the Sons of Liberty Discord servers so that social media oligarchs like apartheid Adrian can't deplatform us, nor can they mute or censor our content there. On Discord, you can hang out with the admin team and the rest of the fam of Liberty. Discord is not just a chat platform. We also have sections for regions and helpful resources where you can learn about home defense and self-defense, victory gardens, preserving food, how to grow food, shit hits the fan, contingency plans, bug out bags. You can get vetted for our signal groups. You can post music and memes. There's a section for creative writing. You can get updates from our social media, which does make our Discord ping heavy thanks to the webhooks that integrate our social media notifications. You can disable those in the channel appropriately named ping roll. If you're having trouble with Discord, I have a whole ass YouTube tutorial about the Sons of Liberty Discord. So if you need assistance, start with that video. The invite link to our Discord server is in the Throatpunch at the end of this video and all of our other videos. That invite link is also in the YouTube video description and in the TikTok and YouTube channel descriptions. If you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, which is listed in the link tree on our TikTok and YouTube channel descriptions. On YouTube, it's also in the video description. I put up new merch all the time, such as the 5 new shirts that I put up right after Christmas, and a lot of the designs and merch get added specifically because you request them, like the tank tops, women's cut shirts, and the long sleeve shirts that I'm about to add this week. Also, a big thank you to the couple of artists like Mashins and Battletech author Kevin Stein who've contributed their own work to the cause for free $99. If you like our video content, then guess what? We got a whole social media presence elsewhere, so we'd appreciate it if you'd follow us on all of our other socials, whichever ones that you've got. The various socials that we have are listed in the Throatpunch at the end of our videos and in the link tree, which can be found on the channel description. On YouTube and TikTok, we'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then you already know that. And fuck that platform. Fuck Chinese Communist Party. Fuck censorship. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comment section. 7 words is not like some kind of secret fraternity or weird reference to something other than maybe George Carlin and the Deftones, but it's also the amount of words that the algorithm needs to determine that your engagement on our content is meaningful and that it should therefore suggest our videos and our channel to people who watch the same types of videos that you watch. This also works on other social media platforms, so be cognizant of that on places where you support your favorite content creators like Big Sarge and the admins of Liberty. And if you watch this video all the way to the end and you can't think of a single meaningful thing to say, but you still want to support Big Sarge and the fam of Liberty and help boost our algorithmic content or whatever, then the phrase, I made it to the end, Big Sarge, even if you post it right at the beginning of the video, is 8 words. So you can be an overachiever and you've got something to post if you can't think of anything besides hell yeah, brother, or something else, like a bunch of emojis and shit. 2 claps and a Rick. I need you to like find some sort of happiness for this new year, because I'm not going to say Happy New Year because we all know what's coming. Anyway, be safe. Don't drink and drive. Be responsible. I need you in the fight this coming year, so don't fuck it up tonight. Woo!
And now it's time for the Throatpunch!
All right, we're going to try an obligatory Mikey appearance one more time. You want to say hi to the fam of Liberty? Say fat? No, you want to go eat? I caught him when he was eating a treat, so